I'm Lyndon Dixon from Slothbox. I'm with Dmitry Salita. Dmitry, how are you today, mate? Big event.
I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be back here.
Yeah.
The week has gone smooth so far.
So far.
And hopefully it will continue, and we'll have no force majeures.
Yeah.
And the fight will go on as planned.
It's a big event. It's an all-women's card. How big do you think that is for boxing in general?
It's amazing on so many levels. I feel like it's a historic event as a standalone, certainly with the postponement and with all of us being a part of history and honoring the Queen. Originally for the scheduled event September 10th,
Yeah.
I feel that it adds another layer
Yeah.
of significance to this event.
Definitely.
And with all that's happening in the boxing world, some good, some challenging, you know, these incredible champions are doing it right, drug-free, motivated, both in the peak of their careers, challenging themselves to be the best. And you can see it in every one of the fights on the card, and obviously toppled by the main event. So this is an incredible card. I really believe it's going to raise women's sports, not just boxing, women's sports and women's culture to the next level, because when things like this happen, they have a ripple effect. And I really believe that this night of boxing on October 15th is going to have a very positive ripple effect on the rest of the world.
Before we get into the actual card, you mentioned drug-free. What are your thoughts on the whole Conor Benn situation? Because it's crazy.
Oh, I have nothing to. I can only comment on it as a boxing fan.
Yeah.
As a boxing fan, you know, I love boxing, and it's sad to see when these things happen. Obviously, many years ago, I was involved with one of my fighters with the same situation, so it's challenging. I don't want to pass judgment, but you know, it's just bad for the boxing fans when something like this happens. And you know, 1 week later, we have this incredible event, and we've signed up for VADA. They were both tested for twice now. Actually, because originally the fight was supposed to happen in July, so they've been tested since April, and both of them, you know, obviously have passed, which is great, and everything is en route to successful night of boxing on October 15th.
Let's talk about the main event. It's at the O2 Arena. It's going to be sold out. It's for all the belts. Talk to me about the scale of that fight itself.
Tremendous fight, the biggest fight in women's boxing history, something that'll set precedents for years to come. Also, they're getting paid a lot of money, which is incredible. Their main event on Sky, top broadcaster in the UK, on ESPN in the United States. So this is such an incredible event in terms of all the publicity and the build-up and the backstories. Look at this press conference, so much media is out here today. Really incredible for the sport of boxing and for women's culture. And I really believe that those that come attend the fight should save their ticket, because I think it's going to be a collector's item in years to come.
Do you think Clarissa's got inside the head of Savannah?
I think so. I think Clarissa has gotten into Savannah's head. Clarissa is very focused. I think this is the most focused and motivated I've seen her. And the delay actually has did her good. She's even in better shape if that was possible. And you know, we look forward to a great performance and to a great fight on October 15th.
There's a rematch clause in the fight, providing Clarissa wins. Where would the fight then take place for the next one?
Well, we'll just focus on October 15th. We'll
talk about that when it comes to
how everything happens, and then we'll figure it out.
Moving on from the girls, some news broke that I've seen this morning that Otto Wallin has received an offer from Anthony Joshua's camp for AJ's next fight. Can you make any comment on that this moment?
We have not received an offer. There were some lukewarm conversations right after the Usyk fight, but we have not received a formal offer yet. We'd love it. Otto would love to fight Anthony Joshua. Obviously, Otto gave Tyson Fury the toughest fight of his career, so he has the resume to show that he's an elite heavyweight, and that certainly would make a lot of sense for Anthony Joshua. Otto wants to fight Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua wants to fight Tyson Fury, and I really believe that a clash between the both of them would make a true challenger for that super fight.
So if that fight was to take place, you say there's been some lukewarm conversations, it's nothing set in stone at all. When would you like it to take place?
Oh, Anthony's next fight. So whether it's in December or January, you know, whenever he fights next, we'd like for that to happen then.
Yeah, I just want one last comment on. We've spoke about it a lot, but the card this weekend, what it means to you, and that's it from me.
I've been with Clarissa since the beginning of her career, and before I met her, I read about her in a newspaper, and I really thought that this is the best fighter coming out of the 2016 Olympics. And the fact that our plans have all come to fruition, and that women's boxing